Right now, in Michigan, the big three is gone. The plush insurance plans are no longer there. Doctors prescribe Oxycontin, Vicodin, and Percocet. Well, I come from a city where it's 51% unemployment, 30% dropout rate, and people can't afford medicine. So the question is, what do they do and when do they get it when the health department can no longer give it to them? Medical marijuana it's a remedy. You have to look at that. Fuck the pills. Fuck the pills. More important, what I do want to talk to, I want to talk to all my people that are caregivers out there. Raise your hand. I support you. I believe in a living wage, but let's remember it's about the patients. The patients come first. Because next year, in a nonpartisan, we're going to have a Republican governor. They're going to start looking into this law, and all they need is a couple patients to be on the news and talk about how they haven't gotten medicine. They've gotten 1/8 for a whole year, and this whole thing could be fucked up. So as caregivers, let's work together to make sure we get medicine out there, get a distribution system, and I'm with you. Maurice Chiles from Meantime Trade Compassion Fund, Green Trees Medical Marijuana Center. I'm board of directors of MMMA, DetroitCampus.org. Get at me, all right?
Thank you, Maurice. How many of you have a lawyer?
Oh, I got plenty. Hey, Maurice. Maurice. So keep it up, man. Good job, brother.
I'm going to bring up the premier lawyer in the state of Michigan when it comes to medical marijuana cases. This guy's got more people out for no reason at all than anybody I know.
Somebody here. I was half drunk, sitting there, fucking all hard. It was a great night last night. We got somebody right here that might be just challenging that route. Right, TJ? Everybody looks at me. He's talking about it. It was a great night last night. Come on, man! Come on!
I wasn't sure what I wanted to say here today, but there are a couple of things. One is, I thought there were going to be 20 dispensaries this year in Michigan. I think I was wrong. Because somebody told me there's already like 35, you know? So that's pretty cool. And I'll tell you why we need dispensaries. I have a client just came in this week, and the guy got busted for cocaine. And it's unfortunate. And I don't usually handle cocaine cases, but after I heard the guy's story, I took his case. And every case in my docket's a marijuana case, and this one kind of is too. And I'll tell you how, because he has a medical marijuana card, but he needed some good kush, and he went out to try to find it, and he couldn't. And he ended up talking to somebody on the street who had some cocaine, and he bought that as a substitute instead. He got busted on his way home. So that's why we need dispensaries in Michigan, okay? So remember, don't consent to a search.
Don't
if you're a medical marijuana patient, some of the government still thinks you don't have the right to drive. Now, I think you do, but we haven't finalized that issue. So, I would not disclose that you were a patient. Keep the smell and the view away from the police, okay? Put it in glass containers, please. You know, that half the traffic stops are because the officer smelled it. And it's stinkier, you know, the stinkier the better, I guess. You know, there's a reason they call it skunk, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I am Matthew Abel, the Cannabis Council. Everybody enjoy the hash bash and the Monroe Street Theater.
Go Kareem!
Yeah, I know the guy, the client he took, because I know where he gets his push. It's a sad story.
Is that Lawyer Bud, Matt?
One of the other people we're going to bring up, hold on.
Hey, you want to take your party somewhere else, please?
The next guy we're going to bring up is also a first. He's the first guy you saw when you went to school.
Officer
Yeah, kindergarten teacher. And how many of you think your kindergarten teacher smoked pot?
Hey, Hey, Chuck. Hey, Chuck. Read the lead.
If you went to school in Monroe, there's a chance that he did. I'd like to introduce Mr. Chuck Ream.
I'm really glad you're here. I'm tremendous to see everybody out here today.
Speak up,
My name is Chuck Ream. I am a pothead. I love cannabis. Cannabis saved my life in 1968. I had a career of 33 years.
I knew it was going to happen.
I had 33 years in kindergarten. I was elected 5 times to my
I have never needed
township board.
my life for that.
Neurofeedback, licensed counselor in Michigan right now. The coordinator of the Safer Michigan Coalition, which is a fighting political organization. We got this law because of specific political work that was done by specific individuals. Tim Beck, myself, and many others. And we've got to continue that fight until we get total victories. It was the cannabis activists that got the medical victory for the medical patients. And it's going to be the medical patients now who can come out and help us get total victory for everybody who needs or wants to use cannabis.
Let's do it!
We don't just sit on our laurels. We've got to move forward. We've got to get distribution going. What good is this law to someone who's really sick if there's no place they can get the material?
Amen.
In Ann Arbor, we have a charter. In Ann Arbor, our charter, that is above the law. And in Ann Arbor, our charter says that you cannot touch anybody who's got a card.
What?
Position authorization. No policeman, no attorney, nobody can touch any of us. We can open up in Ann Arbor for sure. For distribution, and I'm going to be connected with the group opening a model organization, I think. I think the way that pot's going to become legal is that they're going to be so jealous of our club where we can go in and buy things. And go in too. And the easiest way to go in is just to make it legal. We have great victories in Michigan. We've got victories that are on the drawing board right now in the UP. We've got our petition finished for Marquette. We're going for Escanaba, okay? We're going for Sault Ste. Marie, okay? In Kalamazoo, our petition is finished in Kalamazoo to go for lowest law enforcement priority. Lowest law enforcement priority means that anything else the police have to do, they have to do first before they hurt anyone for cannabis. And it shows that the citizens of that city are no longer interested in supporting cannabis prohibition when they vote for lowest law enforcement priority. And we're running that all over Michigan. And in Detroit, Tim Beck is running T-Crim in Detroit.
Amen!
We want Ann Arbor to defend its charter. I want you to... All right, they're trying to move me off here because I want to tell you the most important thing. The most important thing is that we need a state strategy that involves local control. Local control is a Republican byword. Local control, free private enterprise. That's what we're advocating. And so we need a bill in the legislature, and I hope everyone in the movement can unite around a bill in the Michigan legislature that goes for local control so local cities can have dispensaries if they want to. And many, many will. This is what we've got to be working on. You guys, there are some of you who are very, very, very serious. Those are the people that we want on our list, Safer Michigan Coalition. If you are a serious activist, if you are going to take charge of history and not just let history make you, if you are going to make history, I want you to join with Safer Michigan. We are going to win. We're going to be there when victory comes. Take one of these cards from me today. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Thank you, Chuck Ream. Hey, listen, we're going to take some local control here, and I'm going to explain to you people out there that can't hear that these people here are the problem, and they're blocking our speakers. So if you folks on the stage who are not speakers would move, you can make it so these people out here can hear. See?